Hello and welcome back. My name is Sandy Overy and I am with Hélène Savignac from Synaxon Expansion. Today, we will be talking about a very fascinating topic called harmony. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Hélène, I didn't say good morning. How are you?
I'm very good, and you?
Good, thank you. So we're talking about harmony this morning. And when you talk about harmony in the context of entrepreneurship or in the business world, you kind of think, okay, well, there needs to be harmony with my team or there, that kind of harmony. But that's not the kind of harmony you're talking about, right?
It can be very large. We can talk about harmony with time, harmony with money, harmony with employees, harmony with colleagues, harmony with personal life. Because even though we want to see that business is business, personal life is personal life, it's a whole. So you cannot separate that.
No.
So and why it's very, very vibrant for me to talk about harmony in the business world is it's like three components in the harmony. It's like openness, authenticity, and compassion. So we will have fun with these three kind of concept. It's not concept, I don't know, three words.
With these three spheres, right?
Yeah, exactly, about harmony. So it's to see how we can apply that in day-to-day basis.
Yes.
We can go at first in professional life, but we will go also to mix that with this, and we can take a very concrete example.
Yes. Our collaboration, right? How did we end up doing these calls together?
So at first I had a collaborator for the past 2 years, and for different kind of reason, because sometimes we talk the end of a collaboration is with disharmony. It was not the case at all. It was like this collaborator has new things happening in her life, and she decided that she was
ready to move on.
Ready to move on to elsewhere. And it was very nice. But at this point, I would have said, well, it's like been 2 years, we're creating something together that I'm giving some time to understand, to feel what is next expansion, put a lot of energy and time and different kind of resources to her. And I would be very frustrated. It would be a disharmony.
You could have been very, very frustrated by that.
And sometimes in business, when you lose a colleague, you lose an employee, you can say, well, I have to begin all over again, all the resources I put in that. And when you focus on that, and I say focus on that, you lose your creativity, you lose your quality of present. Is the vibe that you bring with you on day-to-day basis, in the workplace, but also in the family. So
it drains you, right? And when the more what you focus on expands. So if you keep focusing on disharmony, well, that's what you'll keep creating more of in your life, disharmony. But when your past collaborators said, I'm going to be moving on, she did it with grace and gave you enough time to be able to set things up. But when you found out that, okay, this collaboration was coming to an end, you didn't focus on the disharmony of it, but rather you opened up to what exactly?
And that's the first sphere of the harmony, is openness.
Yes.
To be open, said, okay, well, if this is happening at this timing, it's because I'm open at an expansion that is available for me. So I have to open to what is there. And I just have, in that case, had one discussion with another collaborator of Synaxon Expansion, and she said, why don't you talk to Sandy? She's exactly what she's doing. And in fact, and also in English. And I had the inspiration to go and explore, to have some diffusion and to shine in English. So I said, wow, that is so great. And at first we did a first contact and we felt it's like, well, it can be very fun because also we are friends in day-to-day and in life. So it was very good. And after that, we said, okay, it's so fun to have the chance to collaborate together. And after that, we have to go to another kind of harmony, just to mix the two agendas.
That was fun. It was fun. No, absolutely. And being able to bring harmony in a way that's light, and that, there was a lot of fluidity to it. There wasn't like, well, what do you mean you're not available at this date? Oh, or how come you have that? There was none of that. It was really like, okay, there's a hole here. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's shift it around. And so it was a very harmonious experience to just kind of open up. And even, with your previous collaborator, she and I don't at all do the same things, but you had that openness and that authenticity to say, okay, what can you do and what doesn't work? And so we co-created a whole other kind of collaboration that is filled with harmony, right?
Exactly. And I like you bring like the second sphere of authenticity, because also it's easier. I said, okay, what can you bring to, how do you feel the collaboration can expand? And I was like, it was a new way to do things. And I would say, well, do I want to stay in my comfort zone, or I feel I'm ready to do the diffusion in another kind of way? And you bring me to that, and we build something together. We co-create something together that what people will have to experience in 2023. So it's a little example, but it's concrete example also, where if you put your attention what can be harmonious instead of where is disharmonious, you bring all new way to do things. So it's a good example.
Absolutely. And even, for you, there was also compassion in there, compassion for yourself, saying, okay, I'm way out of my comfort zone, doing this in English, but I'm going to do it anyways. And so, you had the authenticity to say it and the openness to kind of move forward with it. So you really are living and breathing what you talk about within your company of harmony. And we'll have fun exploring, efficiency and power as well. There's so many amazing programs that Synaxon Expansion has. So it'll be so fun to kind of just share and bring light to them and allow them to really shine within the community.
Yeah. And maybe I can conclude this little capsule to have to be in harmony with, if I may say in a business world, a word that is meaning something, with imperfection. Because I know that language is not perfect, but I will have expansion all over the year. And thanks to you to assist me to go there, to experience this, and to, for me, have expansion in the expressing myself in English. So,
yes, being comfortable with what's uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Ellen. I'm looking forward to all of the other ones that we're going to be doing together. And for those of you who are watching, if you would like to add to our conversation, or if you have questions, please don't hesitate. We would love to hear from you as well.
Thanks to you, Sandy, and thanks to everyone.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.